Okay, let's go ahead and talk about task 5 from chapter 2. This is Professor Benavides, ITSC 1305, PC operating systems. It says, open the action center, read your notifications, and then clear them, collapse the tiles at the bottom, and then do a print screen. Call the print screen task 5 action center. In the extreme right of your taskbar, you've got the action center notifications, and mine is pretty clean here because I don't have a lot going on. If you have like maybe your email program installed and stuff like that, you will have emails coming in here. Right now I've got a notification from security maintenance. They want me to finish installing device software. I don't know what for, but I guess I could look into it. That's not the point. But for right now, this area down here at the bottom can be expanded or collapsed, okay? And these tiles, you can turn them off and on. You know, some of them are more appropriate for, you know, like if you're on a laptop, like airplane mode, you know, night light, you know, if you're, some people may like that, you know. So whether you want to turn off your location, work with your, you know, Bluetooth, you know. So if you click on, let's just try one of these just to see how you toggle it off and on, you know. There was a slight change in my monitor. I don't know if you noticed it, but it made the colors a little bit not so bright for me. Yes, it is night. So it does help because, you know, they say that light, you know, can, you know, interfere with your eyes, with your sleep. So I'm going to turn that off. So just show you, I'm just showing you to expand and collapse, excuse me, to turn off and on these tiles and to expand and collapse this view. Sometimes I've, by mistake, clicked on one of these by mistake. No, so basically what we have to do here is clear my notifications. Now, typically, you may end up having a whole bunch of these depending upon how you're using it in your email programs. If you need a backup, it'll tell you here. I mean, there's going to be, as time goes on, a lot of notifications coming in here, and you can manage your notifications by clicking on Manage Notifications at the top here. But for right now, it says open the Action Center, read your notifications, and clear them. So you clear them by, I'm not going to read. I'll read that one later. I don't remember needing to finish install device software. So like it's stuff, some of the stuff you get would be like maybe you know, the results of a scan of your virus software, the necessity to do a backup, little system reminders, as well as emails. You'll see them coming in here. So I'm going to clear all my notifications and collapse this view. And of course, the default is that it was collapsed, but if you click away and come back in here, it stays however you left it, right? So if I click away and come back in here, if I had it expanded, you know, then it would stay that way. So let's go ahead and collapse it. See how it's a toggle switch, the name changes. This, one of the things we're learning here is a lot of things are toggle switches. We cleared the notifications, we collapsed the tiles, and we're going to go ahead and what's the next thing on here? Do a print screen. Oh, hold on. Read your notifications, clear them, collapse the tiles at the bottom, and then do a print screen. So yeah, so I want to be able to see this to make sure that, and you may not even have any notifications, so I'll never know. You know, so if there's no notifications to clear, that's fine, just as long as it says no new notifications. But if you have some, clear them. Of course, if you want to read them, read them. You know. So we're going to go ahead and do a print screen. I'm going to do it like I did it last time with the snipping tool. Oh, notice how when I wanted to click over here for the snipping tool, it took away that window. So guess what? That just goes to show us there's reasons why you want to continue to know the old-fashioned way of doing a print screen. So I'm going to go ahead and press the print screen button. Notice how it doesn't get rid of the screen. Now there's sneaky ways to use, you could, to have this done. It's a little bit more elaborate through the snipping tool and the snip and sketch kind of thing. So start paint and paste it in and save it. And I'm going to go to desktop, navigate to my folder, and I'm going to go ahead and call it, what am I supposed to call it? Task 5 Action Center. And this was a big thing a long time ago also. I think when we used to have Windows phones, I think your calls used to come in there as well. I'm trying to go off from memory. I'm just going to say this, leave this as a PNG file just to see the difference in the file structures or the file names. So when I open this up, I'm going to go ahead and go to View, Detail View, because that's the one I like the most. And you know, you don't see the file extension on here because that's the default in Windows. The file extension is not, you know, visible. We can change that later on. We'll begin learning about that. A lot of techies want to see the file extension. Okay. So, you know, it's pretty much up to you whether you like to have that. I think sometimes like from programming and stuff like that, we need to be very careful about the extensions. You know, but a lot of people tell me, Bob, you know, the icon tells you what kind of file it is, you know, so that there's really not much need for the file extension. But I like it anyway, and it's a feature. You can turn it off or on. We'll be covering that later. But that's all I got to say, you know, about the last topic on chapter 2. We'll be going into another chapter in just a minute. Talk to you later.